Hi guys, this is Chris, this is Cal Reviews, and this is Generations Combiner Wars Armada Megatron Leader Class. It's a mouthful. But anyway, here he is. Armada Megatron in his glory. Looking very, very cool. Of course, because I always say that. Loving the green, purple and red palettes on this guy. If you've never seen Armada Megatron before, I will show him to you. But otherwise, I'm sure you'll enjoy this nonetheless. So, looking very cool. And obviously he is a fairly standard tank. I'm not going to say what sort of tank because I don't know. But he's very cool nonetheless. Now, just like Megatron, if you haven't watched the review, he has working tracks. I'm not going to roll them on here because, as you can see, it grips the thing. You can see them kind of working there. He has a working turret. It sort of separates a little bit. It's easier to grab the whole thing in the middle and rotate like so. It doesn't lift, unfortunately. It does have a firing missile. Just press the button there. Missile comes out, fits in any way you want. Squeaky chair. And if you wish, you can make it look like it has some recoil. You can put that in if you were to ship it or store it, or you wanted a short barrel tank. That's an option, but it's meant to be out like that. Now, so that's your tank mode. He again comes with, just like Megatron, accessories book. This one is for Armada Megatron. Comes with his collector's card. No stickers this time because he has all the Decepticon symbols tampoed on there. He also comes with a gun. Now, I didn't mention this in the Megatron review, that the gun separates. So you have like this little rocket launcher looking thing. I reckon it looks like that. And a pistol. Again, I don't know why Megatron needs these. Sorry for the dodgy camera work while I'm trying one-handedly put this back together. There we are. So with the gun you can just pop that up on top and you can have a secondary gun, which is cool. Alright, put a shortcut in. We'll move Generations Armada Megatron back there, and in here we will pop the original Armada Megatron. So there you have them both in tank mode. So very cool. I love the look of these together. Let's straighten those up for you. Look at them front on. So similar details here. We got the yellow on the front of the turret there. A little bit of yellow there. Decepticon symbol. The bluish grey turrets, similar, with the reddish, pinkish sort of highlights. You have the minicom ports all over the place. It'd be nice if this, the gimmicks on this one, like the firing missile gimmick, which you didn't see because I didn't have the camera on it. Be nice if the gimmicks like this were on that, but can't ask for everything. Obviously the Armada line was gimmick heaven for those that are really into gimmicks. But yeah, visible head underneath there, and of course he's a H tank and the new one isn't. Spinning turret still. This one did go up and down, the new one doesn't. Looking at the sides, fairly different on the sides, which is kind of to be expected. Rotate it around, and yes. So anyway, that's a little comparison for them in their tank modes. Just thought I'd show you that. So I'm going to transform these guys off camera. If you wish to see the transformation of the new one, it's the same as the normal Megatron. I'm just going to put a little thing up here. click. So click on that if you want to see the transformation. It's pretty easy, but please click on that video. I'll make the link go directly to the time of the transformation. So, okay, cut in. You'll see him back in robot mode. Okay guys, we have Armada Megatron in his robot mode. And again, when he's posed like this, he looks kind of boring and bad. But easy to change that. So, articulation is the same. His head is on a swivel and a hinge. The shoulders will go out 3 points, and you're left with this shockingly bad looking hinge, but it can be worked around. And click that back in, and 360 there. Bicep swivel, which this is awkward doing one hand. Nice solid click on the elbow, which will go 90 degrees. Got a waist swivel. Hips will go out on a lovely break his leg. Not really, there's a hinge there. Hips will go out on lovely clicks there. They will go all the way out to a full Van Damme split. They'll go forward and back. Knees are on a ratchet as well, so they will click back to about there. Not too far back because of the track, but on this one the overall tolerances on the joints are much better than on my copy of Megatron. Those knees are really nice tight ratchets, where Megatron's were not. Down on the ankles, you do have a very, very slight ankle tilt. I'll just put the camera down there for a second. What happens is it has a very, very slight ankle tilt, and it is meant to be there. There is a little rocking hinge in there. So you've got the up and down due to the transformation, but then there is a very slight ankle tilt. So when you put him down, you can get those feet ever so slightly flat, which, hey, it's better than nothing. Other articulation that you have is the cannon there will rotate and will swing out. So if you wish to have the arm a little more visible, you can have that cannon out there a little bit. Alrighty, I will bring in again the original Armada Megatron and give you a comparison of the two, and then we will put this kind of pose so you can actually see how good he can actually look, and we'll go over some paint apps. Alrighty, looking at these guys in their current modes. Just darken this off a little bit. You can see they've tried to replicate the colours as closely as possible. Now on the head, the original had this a lot more blue with the almost orange, but we'll call it red for the sake of the review. They've put little paint apps here to replicate the top of the chest, black in the middle, black in the middle, black, you know, the overall prevailing scheme is there, even down to putting the silver on the shins to try and replicate that, purple thighs, silver groin, silver ab. And again, obviously this one was originally designed to be the IDW looking Megatron, but overall they've sort of captured what they could with the paint apps. We've got the purple fists, grey arms with the green due to the tank mode, the red joint in there, which is nice to see, that little attention to detail, silver with the purple around the shoulder with the Tampo Decepticon symbol, and then coming up to the head sculpts, we'll just zoom in there. So you've got the head there and then the head there. I do say I like the original one a little bit better, though those giant pincers are kind of crazy. But both those head sculpts are pretty nice. So again, just looking down to there, come across, looking up to there. Now, obviously, the original Armada Megatron has these giant tank treads for shoulders. We do not have those there. And also, cannon on arm, no cannon on arm. What you can do to adjust that is rotate this arm around, so it's actually going to come in this way. Rotate the cannon up and turn the hand out. I'm going to put a shortcut in here and do that for you, and then I will put his cannon under his arm and I'll give them a similar look. Okay, there we are. So the original Armada Megatron had a gimmick where you could stick that under his arm, which is what it is. But on this one, as I said, you rotate that arm in a little bit, turn the hand to face the front, cannon under the elbow, move the legs a little bit so it doesn't look so weird, and there you have a similar look from both. Which, hey, at least it's something you can do to replicate that original feel of the mid-2000s toy. So that's an option, and while we've got it there, hey look, bang, crack, they're dropping lenses on the floor. There is Generations Armada Starscream, just to throw that in with those two. Alrighty, so we'll get these other two guys out of the way and we'll just go over some of the specific paint apps they've got on this one. As the Megatron version of this mold, the normal Megatron of course, had a lot of painted silver. So we'll just cover that now and then we'll finish up. Alrighty guys, so talk about these paint apps. Let's start at the head. You can see he's got a nice little silver paint job on the face. Some blacks there. Obviously the red plastic is its colour, but there's quite a few there. Coming across to the arm, we've got that nice metallic silver on the shoulders. It's actually quite a nice silver. It's a little dark while I'm zooming in like that. So let's just bring that light up a little bit so you can see that nice colour there. Same, got silver on the chest and some purple and some green. We've got the moulded plastic skirts, which do have that little bit of metallic sheen in them with a painted codpiece. Painted thigh, which is again that lovely purple, down on a moulded green shin, and that squeak again, painted silver on that shin piece. Plenty of paint apps on the inside of the leg on all those little plates, which is nice. And they do use the colour coming through with the red bits to give it colour too. Fists are just a moulded plastic. Come around to the back. Colour continues here. We've got the painted panels on the back. Obviously a lot of just moulded colour here with the red and the green. Nice bluish green on the back of the legs. Obviously black plastic shins. And the cannon is just moulded plastic. So I'll just bring him back. I do have him in somewhat of a pose that now he does not want to stand in because I moved things. There he is. So again, you can get him into somewhat of a decent pose and it look pretty decent. You don't have to have that weird static pose. Even without ankle tilts, it is achievable to get something kind of decent out of him. Now overall, Megatron, or Armada Megatron, is worth a pickup. If you like the Armada series, here's a nice little update without a few of the gimmicks, and obviously not a H-Tank, to the original Armada Megatron. In the next video I'll do a comparison between this and the other Megatron in this mold, the silver one, just to compare a few of the differences that they have made. There's not many, but it's worth having a look at. I don't want to make this video too long. So thanks for watching guys. That's Armada Megatron. This has been a review of Combiner Wars Generations Leader Class Armada Megatron. And of course, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and of course share the video, comment if you want, that's all good. Yeah, thanks for watching, bye.